Listen, ladies. Listen. I just gotta help you. I gotta help you a little bit, okay? I got to help you a little bit. If he likes what he sees, do you think he's not going to shoot his shot? Listen, do you think he's not going to try to shoot his shot? Listen, he likes what he sees. Listen, I got a good one for y'all today, so stay tuned. Hey y'all, welcome to Bernita Rochele Spoken Word and Conversations, y'all. I am so glad y'all came. Oh God, I'm so glad. I got a good one for y'all today. Let's go and get right up in it. Remember, I am not cross-eyed. It is the her or the glasses. Y'all, I wrote this one on December the 11th, 2024. December 11th, 2024. Listen. So, do you think he is not going to look? That's what it's called. Do you not think he is not going to try to shoot his shot? If he likes what he is seeing, do you really think he's not going to look? If you showing most of your stuff off, how in the world do you think that he is not going to look? How in the world do you think he's not going to look? He can't admire your beauty, but I get it. You have been mishandled by that man that took you for a piece of meat. Let's be honest. Let's be real honest about this. How much meat did you really show? How much a part of you, that's what I mean when I say meat, did you really show? Now you want to complain and say you looked at me like everyone else looked at me. You left nothing to his imagination. If he liked legs, you had them all greased up and showing. If he liked derriere, you was wearing something so tight and fitted that he could not even concentrate. He got hypnotized. If he liked tatas, you got those things pushed up and all hanging out. I mean, come on, really? Do you think he's not gonna look? Do you really think that he's not gonna try to shoot his shot? You left nothing to his imagination. So you really think he's not going to look? Really? Really? Listen, think about this. If he is the pursuer, he has to look. He pursued you because he liked what he saw. So you really think he is not going to look? Girl, do you really think he's not going to look? Come on now. Give it to me. You really think that he's not going to look at you? Y'all, listen. I got to give you my thoughts because I really think women are in fa la la land sometimes. And you want to sit up here and say men look at you, and I'm gonna give you I got an example. So don't think I'm just leaving you out here and I'm talking about you. No, I'm talking about from experience. Okay. I'm making sure my thing is on. I'm talking about from experience. First, how are you going to try to have a man stop looking at you? Huh? Men are visual beings when it comes to women. Okay, just pay attention to men when they do look at you. Some, that they're looking at you and those intentions are not good, but you can look. When somebody looks at you, you can tell when they're what is the word, lusting after you, or they're just admiring you. Okay, there is a difference. Okay, and then two, don't put a healthy man in the box of an unhealthy man. If you have seen a man that has shown you that, hey, he is working on himself and he wants to be with a healthy woman, don't put him in that box. Don't put him in that box. That means that you are not healed and you have not worked. You ain't healed, because all men don't look at you like that. Some men that when you know that man is working on themselves, they don't look at you like that. You can tell the difference. If you healed, honey, you can tell the difference. Okay. But you know what gets me about those type of women that don't notice when that man is just admiring you and he may want to shoot his shot at you? The man that you really want, he will sit up here and treat you any kind of way. And you will do all the things for him. I mean, you will do all the things, but that man that you know is working on himself, you will not even give him a try. You will use that excuse. Oh, he looked at me like this. Girl, go on with that. How much of your body parts did you have out? How much of your body parts did you have out? Come on now. Tell the truth. We got to start telling the truth. You know what? Oh God. Ooh. I'm telling you, I have been watching some stuff and women have been lying, but I know where you get it from. And then you'll put them tears on there. Listen here, I know who pulled that role very well, and I think it rubbed off on some people. Okay. So y'all playing y'all selves, then talking about he looked at me like a piece of meat. Y'all can be really twisted. We can be really twisted as women. Now, let me go and give you this example. Okay, I used to feel like that too. Like, oh, my butt would have on these clothes. Okay. And they were fitted clothes. And I ain't saying look like a granny, but I'm saying that there are some fly clothes that you can have that you ain't got to show all this. This is one show that I watch. It's on YouTube. It's so funny. I love it. But these women, all they have on is body suits. All they have, you can, and they have their waist. And I'm not being funny, okay? I'm just giving you an example of what they're doing. Their waist is so cinched. I'm like, where are their organs at? But they got the Pam, and you can tell like that. Okay, now I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing. And you think a man is not going to look at that like their waist? I don't even know where their organs are. Like, where are your organs? How you gonna be like this and then be like that? What in the world is going on? And then you got these butts, and they're not even real butts. You can tell because it don't even match your legs. Come on now. I'm not trying to be funny. But anyway, back to what I was saying. But I would wear these when I'm at church. I would wear these dresses. And I'm going to show you this one particular picture because me and D, every time I would dress, I would have D looking fly too. But I would have on a dress and my butt, because my butt is like, bam, and I ain't trying to be funny. It's natural, it's mine. But it'll be like, bam. And I'm like, what in the world was I thinking? And I'm telling y'all, you gonna look back at that. All the stuff you done had at your body, that you done had done to your body. I told you, I tried cool sculpting. And I said, listen, my belly would just be my belly because that was the worst experience. Okay. But we've had all this stuff done to our bodies and it don't even look real. But anyway, back to what I'm saying. You got all this bam, pam, boom, and all this. Oh my God. I Do you not think that he's not going to look? And I had got this off of something that I saw. I didn't even watch the show because all I saw was this lady leg. She was interviewing the guy, the person channel that I watch, and all I saw was a leg. And my brain, I'm thinking like, how does she think he's gonna concentrate? If you are beautiful, if you are attractive, how do you think a man can concentrate like that? Like all he's seeing is a leg, or he's seeing some tatas up. I mean, what is y'all listen? I'm just telling you, he gonna look. He is the pursuer, but there's looks that there are people, you can tell when somebody has a predator look. You could tell when someone is lusting after you, and you could tell when somebody is just admiring you. Okay. Now I probably got a little hype with that, but I just be like, how do you think that's what men do? That's what they look. We look like we look. Okay, so don't be sitting up here talking about something. He looked at me. You looked at me like all other men. No, certain men look at women like a piece of meat. Certain men admire you, and certain men will lust after you. And you can tell the difference. If you connected, honey, you could tell the difference, y'all. But listen. That's all I got. That's all I got for that. Y'all, thank you to my new ones, and thank you to my day ones. Y'all, we are growing, and I am so excited, y'all. Well, that's it. That's all for me today, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Peace. Okay, y'all, let me tell you what my old pastor, man, he was cool. I'm talking about my first pastor that treated me like a real daughter. No fluff, nothing, none of that old to the left type stuff. Okay, but anyway, back to why we think men look at us like meat. So one day I asked him, I was like, I don't know why everybody look at me like I'm a piece of meat. And he was like, baby, he was like, we gonna look. He was like, we're going to look. That's how we were made. Now, if a man tells you that, it's true. Listen to what they are telling you. It's true, but it's how you present yourself. Some of us, come on now, let's be honest. You want to be little temptresses. I'm just saying. Sometimes if people just admit it, you just be want to say, well, you just be want to be like, well, let me see. And I'm not saying you're doing that for somebody to take or mishandle your body. That's not what I'm saying. To the ones that know what I'm talking about, when you just want to see, let me see if I can get him. Sometimes you do. Sometimes we play that man role just like men play that role. You be wanting to sit up there and see if he'll look at me. Come on, let's be real. But anyway, it took a man to tell me that men are going to look. They are going to look. They're going to look. There ain't no way of getting around that, especially if he said if he likes what he sees. He was like, do you not think that they're not going to look, Bernita? He said, do you not think that they're not going to look? Anyway, y'all, that's all I got.